जो भी रियलिटी शो मैं करती हूँ, मैं या तो टॉप 5 या तो टॉप 3 में पहुंचती हूँ और फिर मैं निकल जाती हूँ. Unfortunately, it is very difficult for a sibling. They think it is all hunky-dory and there are only positives. But there are negatives as well. She said that even in a VT, I remember when I was in the house, and that just made me cry. Unfortunately, we could not even become good friends because of Tejasswi, because whether she likes to admit it or not, she was insecure.
Shamita Shetty, welcome back and belated happy birthday.
Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Very good.
So Shamita, काफी लोगों से मेरी बातचीत हुई है पिछले कुछ दिनों में, और एक चीज यूनानिमसली लोगों ने जनरली कहा है कि that you maintain yourself in a very classy manner inside the house. You're extremely dignified and classy. How important is that for you?
Important for me is that मैं ऐसा कुछ नहीं करूँ that will affect my family in any way. मेरे लिए अपनी dignity रखना, जो मेरी values है, to stand by or rather stick to my values that I have that have been instilled in me, that I've grown up with, I think is very very important. And जो भी situation मेरी जिंदगी में आता है, I think I handle it, from there. Situations के हिसाब से मेरी values change नहीं होती है. मेरे लिए जो right and wrong है, हर situation में मैं उस हिसाब से चलती हूँ. It doesn't change for me in a different place. Let me just put it that way.
पूरा हिंदुस्तान एक बात ही जानना चाहता है कि ये शमिता शेट्टी ये मोहब्बतें और शरारत के तरीके से आज भी सेम कैसे दिख सकती है, मे बी बेटर.
Thank you. अब मम्मी से पूछना पड़ेगा. आपने मेरी मम्मी को देखा है?
जी.
So she still has that beautiful glow, and right. She's 75. Touch wood. See, I work out. मैं normal खाना खाती हूँ. I think what's most important is that I truly believe that reflects in how you look out as well. Stay positive within. I meditate a lot. I make sure the negative energies that I taken in the day do not just stay in. I release that into the universe. So yes, I mean, there's small little things that I do. But this is probably just genes. It's my mother and my father. For both Shilpa and me.
जब आपको बिग बॉस के लिए आपको अप्रोच किया गया तो आपने ये कहा कि भाई मुझे मैं विनर तो बनती नहीं हूँ, मुझे टॉप 5 में करके आप लोग कर देते हैं आप. So why should I participate? You participated in shows earlier as well. तो ये एक जो एस्पेक्ट होता है रियलिटी शोज का, इसको कैसे देखती हैं आपके that it's very strange,
disheartening.
And you were rather heartbroken when you were there in the top 4 में, आप top 3 में आप नहीं आ पाई थी. You were rather heartbroken.
Well, yes, I mean, I was very shocked that I got out 4th. But yes, this has always been a pattern. जो भी reality show मैं करती हूँ, मैं या तो top 5 या तो top 3 में पहुंचती हूँ और फिर मैं निकल जाती हूँ. And I don't know why that is so. I genuinely tried my best to change that this time. But at the end of the day, this is a show where the audience is voting for you. And the audience must have felt that somebody else did better. So I have to respect it. But I wish, I could have changed that pattern, It's very, very annoying. जब मैंने हाँ भी बोला इस शो के लिए, मैंने makers को बोला था, what is the point? I'm not going to win. Because people out there, unfortunately, look at me as the so-called privileged one. I don't need the win. I don't need the money. जो ऐसा actually नहीं है, क्योंकि मैं बहुत hard work डालती हूँ अपने काम में. तो अभी let's see. hopefully लोगों का perception थोड़ा change हो गया है. They've understood the real me. मुझे पता नहीं मैं दूसरा रियलिटी शो करूंगी या नहीं करूंगी. आई थिंक आई हैव हैड माय फिल ऑफ रियलिटी शोज. ये साल के 6 महीने में बिग बॉस के घर के अंदर ही मैंने गुजारा है. तो for some time no reality shows, but I wish that they are little, maybe their perception has been changed a little about Bollywood actors, because what happens is with TV actors their fan base is so strong that it gets very difficult to compete with them, you know. We come with a so-called preconceived notion that people have about us. So I hope that at least changes in the future for other people.
तो मैंने आज आपके लिए कुछ फैन क्वेश्चंस मैंने लिए थे ट्विटर पे, लेकिन जो जिस तरीके का रिस्पांस है वो हजारों में सवाल है. हजारों में. एंड वो हर तरीके की चीजें जो हैं इस वक्त मेरे मेंशंस में हैं. आई फाइंड इट बैफलिंग दैट हाउ मच एफर्ट पीपल टेक टू पुल डाउन, टू सेलिब्रेट, टू लव, which is amazing. So maybe I think in your career, I don't think that you've enjoyed such popularity.
I have not. I'll be honest. Most importantly, the love that I'm getting. जब मैं बाहर निकली शो के बाहर, when I walked out of that gate, I had people actually screaming, including the press, real winner, real winner. And that literally, like, I brought tears to my eyes, because mere liye trophy jeetna, whatever, is all secondary. This is important for me. This was like my trophy. You know, the love and appreciation that is coming my way. For me, that is my win. And this is not something I have ever received in the past. So I'm so grateful to this platform that has given me this opportunity to just be myself, and people have loved me for that.
Shilpa Shetty said that I'm Shamita Shetty's sister. I think that means a lot as well.
Yes,
because you've been under the shadow of your elder sister.
Yes.
You guys share a great camaraderie always, which is amazing. Many a times siblings, they tend to develop differences because of if one is popular and the other one has to live under that shadow. But you guys have been very thick right through, so for so many years. But now, just creating that own persona of yours, and that too so big. I'm sure that must be a big guy.
Shilpa has, I mean, she's seen my journey, my struggles. It has been difficult for me. It has, unfortunately, it is very difficult for a sibling in the industry, and a lot of people out there don't really understand this. They think it is all hunky-dory and there are only positives, but there are negatives as well. And given my journey, seeing me on Bigg Boss, she said that even in a VT, I remember when I was in the house, and that just made me cry. I just burst out crying when she said that. It was sweet. It was sweet for her to say something like that.
One of the biggest highlights of Bigg Boss 15 finale, because at the end of the day, it is a television show.
Yes.
And people will take back those moments, whichever ones appeals to them. And one of the biggest highlights was when Raqesh spoke his heart out, and him saying that TV todne ka mera dil cha raha tha and all that. There is that honesty, which is really remarkable. How important was that particular moment for you? You guys have come out, I believe.
So a lot of things happened in the house that I know must have really pained my family and Raqesh while just watching it. I mean, I went through a lot of ups and downs in the house. I had moments where I just broke. So his anger was understandable, especially because he knew her. And when he came in, he had a word with her. So her insecurities towards me were completely unjustified.
Well, you mean Tejasswi?
Tejasswi, yes. And हर टाइम एक टास्क होता होता तेजस्वी का एक अलग साइड ही हम लोग देखते थे, and she would just go after me with a different narrative in her head. I could not understand where she was coming from, because as a woman, I tried my level best to make her feel as secure as I could. uh, Karan and I, in fact, stopped talking to each other that much. हमारी barely कोई conversations होते थे. And we were becoming friends in the beginning. There was a very sweet bond that we were sharing, that we shared in the beginning. But unfortunately, we could not even become good friends because of Tejasswi, because whether she likes to admit it or not, she was insecure. So it got difficult. And I know Rakesh reacted to that because he saw my pain. He understood my pain.
How important is it for you, someone who publicly defends you, publicly acknowledges you?
It's nice for any woman to have a man who is secure, stands by you, defends you when it is important. It's not just about me. I think every woman out there would want that.